All right, guys, let's go today. Let's go. Get that music turned down here. Switch the screen over, and that market just opened. We are seeing the SPY start to run back to the upside a little bit here at open. But so far today, the SPY has been coming down, and I'll say this, I am pretty happy with that current movement. I hope that we keep seeing moves down like this throughout the day today. I'm trying to exit my SQQQ sometime very soon, but let's go, guys. Jamie, Cool Guy, Easy Rider, and Saul, appreciate you joining up. Hopefully we can have a good morning here, find some hot stocks running. That SPY starting to bounce off that support down here around 424.50 to 425. It is actually holding right there a little bit at open. AMD's holding a little bit as well. Let's go see the watch list really quick. AQMS Aqua Metals leading the way. Ericsson. Boeing is actually up a little bit. 0.84%. Nothing too crazy, though. Everything seems like it's opening today to the downside. It looks like it's running up at open, most stocks, but the way that they opened, or the way that they ran down into open, was not good. Tesla was a big one too. They fell. Microsoft, fairly large dip. At least they bought it back up at open now. Apple's getting bought back up, so pretty mixed overall. Hopefully it's not a big chop fest again. But last night, SPY was actually closing just above the trend line here, and I got worried of a small pop back to the upside, and I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen. I'm hoping that the SPY just continues to trade down. Hopefully on the daily we're able to break this lower trend line right here and start to fall off a little bit more. I just drew a big arrow to the contention point of the trend line that we're at right now. You can kind of see that we're starting to break down under it, but it could still bounce up from here. I'm being really careful with it. I'm hoping that we get that drop soon. Sooner rather than later is always better for me, right? Nobody wants to wait. Oh, excuse me, guys. Nobody wants to wait 2 months. I still have some lingering stuff going on from the COVID, but we're pretty good for the most part. We're pretty good. Mike said, Tom, hope all is good. Yeah, you know, yesterday I had to cut the stream off. We had a bad scare where my pregnant girlfriend, it seemed like she had blood clots in her leg, or at least a clot in the leg. And the doctor thought that that's what it was. And then we got the test done, and it ended up being that, you know, she didn't even end up having it. At least she didn't at the time of the test. I'm always worried, like, crap, what if it, like, went away? You know, let's hope they don't come back, but it was pretty scary, you know? I never really got scared throughout the pregnancy yet. There was nothing bad that's went on necessarily, and that is pretty freaky, though, to see that, you know, to see something like that go on. I was definitely a little scared. Whoa, I just saw some news. Boeing. United Airlines to announce order Tuesday for 5787 Dreamliners from Boeing. Nice. Sorry. Usually I can get the mic muted first, but some of these are coming so quick. Come on, Boeing. What does that say? 191 now coming up. Maybe Boeing calls will start to be good here with this news of United buying some Dreamliners. I don't know, though. When I look at the daily, I could see more selling, but it is right at major support. I mean, we're talking major support, so I could see him kind of popping up off of here. 186 to 190 starting to move up. That's not too bad. Meta bounced off 303.50. Nice, Kenny. META. Meta moving. Coming up above 300. Holding, well, I should say holding well above 300, I should say. It does have that. That sucks. This is like a nice lower high going on here on the 5-minute chart. Let's hope that's not real. Let's hope that we move up now and break through, right? Meta's a pretty interesting stock, though, in the short term. I've been looking at these banks to the downside. Watch Citigroup. It's about to tank down right here. It's pretty scary. Goldman as well. Oof, Goldman. Wow, Goldman just broke below a major trend line right here. It had 4 or 5 or 6 almost perfect bounces off of this. If you count these littler bounces, more like 7 or 8, but gosh, dang. Yeah, GS, I mean, that one looks crazy on the daily chart. I've been waiting for Zoom to kind of break theirs too. They're in a trend line of their own at the moment, or on a trend of their own, I should say. It's kind of nearing the end of this wedge though, so we should see something coming up soon. How's Nvidia looking here? Wow, yeah, Nvidia is moving. Nvidia's been a constant stair-stepper here lately. It's like we're just going up the stairs. Constant stair steps. I wonder when it's gonna stop. Hopefully that's right now. I hope. Come on, 450, let's hold up for us. Anywhere from 450 to 451 is huge for this. Hey, Purdy, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, hey, I'm glad you heard that, Purdy. You know, I was actually thinking about you the other day. Well, yesterday, whenever that happened. I was like, I kept telling my girlfriend, I'm like, babe, this one guy in the chat, his son was born like 3 months early or something, or 2 months early. You know, I was like, damn, babe, like, you know, I'm like, what if that starts happening to you and all this stuff? And she was like, yeah, I'm freaking out. So we were praying she didn't have to like get surgery or anything. So thank God that's not the case, at least yet. Peter said, is this music copyright? Man. It just says like, it just says funk mix, late night drive, LXST Century type, JDM night car music. Damn, it probably isn't. It probably does have a, I don't know. Maybe they won't pick it up because they're remixed, though, you know. Hopefully. Oh, well. I guess it's too late now. It's because the DXY is back over 107. Yeah, DXY is playing a big role right now, I've seen. That dollar has been continuing to just go and go and go. It's pretty cool. A lot of people are like, why is gold down so much? Well, here's your answer. Here's your answer right there. It's the dollar. But, yeah, it's pretty interesting to see the dollar just continuing to fly. And I think that'll keep getting worse for us as that happens. So keep your eyes on the dollar. I don't know how high it can get, but we better watch for it to continue to go here. Yeah, we're gonna love it, Mike. We are gonna love it. I'm definitely getting more excited now. I get really freaked out with having to do the little things, right? Like changing the diapers and all that stuff. Like, I think with like the big stuff, I'll be pretty darn good. I am more scared of like having to do the little stuff that I don't know how to do. Look at Crude popping up this morning since open. That's actually a pretty nice move. How's Zom and Oxy? Nice, they're coming up. Makes sense. SMCI. Let's see. SMCI. Super micro computer. Whoa. I've seen this stock, but I'm not overly familiar with them as a company. But wow, it seems like Nvidia on steroids or something. Holy crap. Since May of this year, this thing is 3x. That is... that's pretty insane. I don't think I'd be buying in for the long term here, though. It looks like to me like it would come down. It could still go up, but... Mike, it's the best thing I've ever done. Tom, I'll keep your family in my thoughts. I'm hoping nothing but good times. Appreciate you, Purdy. I appreciate ya. Yeah, you know, we were keeping you in the thoughts too. So let's go. I'm glad that everything went well for everybody here right now. So far, we're all good here. Appreciate you, Purdy. The banks will go lower as the dollar runs higher. Yeah, I mean, that's another problem here with the banks. I think it also has to do with yields a lot with banks too, but yeah. The dollar probably comes into yields, yeah, doesn't it? Oh, you didn't get the Chevy Trax, okay. Wow. I'm surprised. I thought you were going to get that one. Might be a good call. I don't know. Oh, you ended up with a Buick Encore. Uh-oh. Not a Buick. No. I'm just kidding, Purdy. I only say that because my mom and my sister both drive this exact car, I think. That's funny. My mom drives this car, Purdy. A black, she drives a black one. It's a nice car though. It's a nice car, Purdy. I hope you like it. I was just kidding about the nose. I only said that because of my mom. That's nice looking though. Congrats, man. I hope you like it. It looks a lot nicer than the other one, I'll say that. I think it does anyways. Let me see. Yeah, I think it looks better, so. I think it looks a lot nicer. Hopefully it was around the same price too. It's my old man car. Brown leather interior and everything. Smooth ride, safer for the sun. Yeah, the Trax is kind of ugly. Yeah. I think you made a good choice, Purdy. I like it. And it was cheaper, so nice. Nice. Yeah, I think it looks good. Go to that 5-minute chart of Boeing again here, popping up a 191.50. Citigroup. Yeah, my girlfriend's, she's got that 2016 Silverado, and we got to get her an SUV, but I'm waiting for her warranty to go bad on the Silverado. It should go bad like this upcoming July or maybe a little bit sooner, but The Rivian Air. Mike, do you mean the Lucid Air? Did you mean the Lucid? Nom Nom said they're loving their V calls. Nice. V's not up that much, but I'm glad you're winning on calls on it. That's for sure. It's had a nice little recovery so far today. Just be careful. It's just getting up to pre-market levels, and hopefully it gets a bigger pop, considering you have the calls. This one's weird. It's really running up today. Or not really running, but, you know, the banks are all down. They are not, you know, it's a credit card, not a bank. Well, I guess it's technically a bank, but... Heard he just got a call in the Plano... from an office in Plano, Texas, offering me trade development manager job. Wow. Has a decent raise, but IDK if my fiance wants to move. Ooh, that can be tough sometimes, Purdy, can it? If it's enough money, though. If it's enough money, you gotta get it done. You gotta get that money, man. You know. Once she moves, she'll be happy. She'll be happy once that money comes in. No. Nom nom. They just had a kid. Oh shit. Meant Lucid, yeah. The Lucid Air. You know, Mike, I mean, the Lucid Air is just so expensive. You know, if you really like EVs, I mean, I guess I understand getting it, right? You know, but look at these prices. I mean, we're talking 82K, 95K, 85K, 89K, 93K for this Lucid Air. I mean, I'll be honest, like if this was like 50 grand, I think it would make more sense to me, you know, but right now I don't like that because you could go get like a like used BMW, you know, M6, right? Like you could go out here and be buying like some of the best SUVs from BMW, almost straight up brand new for those prices. I mean, you're talking insane prices. Let's see what we can get here. Let's see if we can get a year. We'll go $70,000 to $90,000 on the search. How come it didn't do it? Why is it not going? Ha! Stupid. Why does it do that? Is there none there? I'm lost. Whoa. Did they quit making the M6 in 2019? Is that what's happening? All I'm saying is that for the money, I mean, you could get some insane cars, right? Like, you could buy a used AMG SUV from Mercedes for that. Or like a GLS, right? I mean, here we go, right here. Boom. I don't know. I'm just saying for the price, you know. Hopefully those cars are really, really good. But how do you guys feel about Lucid's cars? I think they're interesting. I like them. I just, for the price, I'm just like, If it was the price of like a Tesla Model 3 or something, I'd be a little bit more happy. Oh wow, you're in Maryland. Nice. So that is a big move then, I see. That is a pretty hard move. That is a big raise, I mean. Yeah, I'm really waiting for Citigroup to get under 40 today, Purdy, but it looks like the bounce came in. It started to drop, tested support perfectly, and boom, right back to the upside. That's pretty big. I was waiting for that to maybe break down in the day trading channel, but it's bouncing off. So honestly, that's a pretty damn good support. If there's like another dip that comes in, I might look at a support buy here at some point. Boeing has been having a great move today. I feel like I've just been sitting on their chart though. How could I not almost? I mean, it's hot. It is hot. That's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. I gotta do a poll with you guys really quick. I'm curious on your guys' like usual stop loss. Now, I'm not saying that you guys have to have it a certain level or anything. I'm just curious like what you guys generally use as a stop loss. I'm curious. So I'm gonna have to look here at this because I really want to see like if you guys are more of like 20 to 30% or like 10 to 20. And I know it won't be the same every trade, but let's just say generally, right? If we had to make a general assumption and say the majority of my trades are probably between 20 and 30%. I'm gonna make a poll. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw up the poll here. Let me know what you guys think about this. That's the thing, right? I mean, that's the thing, Purdy. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. All I can say is you gotta, if she doesn't want to move, maybe try to convince her. But then at the end of the day, I mean, if her whole family's there and stuff, I mean, she's not gonna want to. So that's how it's gonna be, Good shit though, Purdy. I'm glad you have I'm glad you have that opportunity at least though. That's good for you. Yeah, they do in a way, Nom Nom. They definitely can, I mean, but at the same time though, generally you love your woman, so it's not really dragging you down. It just sometimes it just sucks, right? I guess we'll just say it like that because I don't know how else to put it. You got me contemplating my whole life now. I'm just joking. SPY is back up, right off the trend line again. Man, SPY, are you going to break it for me here? SPY starting to look like it might break out of the trend again. Man, I hope it turns over. Intel's up a lot. Someone just posted it in Discord. Whoa. I gotta see if they have any news because people are interested. Sorry, guys, I had to help someone in Discord real quick, but I'm looking at Intel here. That $40 resistance is actually looking pretty good. It's running up, maybe watch 37 to 37.20. Phew. It looks pretty hot, though. Intel's been moving back up the past few days, that's for sure. You go look at that 5-minute chart, and it's like, wow. It's starting to really recover up. Google at resistance. Let's see. Nice. Purdy sold the 413 puts that were in their iron condors. Nice, Purdy. You locking in some gains there? That's nice. Yeah, you know, Google's running up. It is kind of right at resistance. I see. I see. He said it's at resistance. Calls seem good. I guess it could be good if we get a good break here. If you're like a scalper and you're watching it for a break, it could be good, but I don't know. We're at resistance. If the resistance holds, that's going to be kind of freaky, but Netflix is raising prices. I just got some news of. Wow. I can't wait to see what this says. Oh, they're going to be raising prices after the the actor strike. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Weird. I'm wondering what this is. This is really weird, guys. I wonder how much it is. I mean, I don't want to read a book to figure it out here. You know, I don't want to bore you guys, but it's pretty cool. Netflix is starting to go off that. Look at Apple turn over here. Whoa, Apple. What about Microsoft? Holy shit, guys. Are we seeing another downtrend? There's that SPY. Big red candle coming in. Whoa. Freaky out there. 17 votes total. Let's see the stop losses. I'm glad some people put I don't use them. You don't have to really be sad, but... that was kind of funny. Purdy, wasn't it? I was laughing at that myself, Purdy. I was like, man, he's always in there. Like, and recently, so I was a little confused too, but I guess it had been like 2 days, hadn't it? That's funny. I don't use underwear, yeah. You don't have fingernails. I was watching some SpongeBob last night. You guys would fucking laugh at me. Seriously, I was watching SpongeBob on Paramount Plus, which I forgot I paid for, but apparently I do pay for it. You don't have fingernails. Here we go. This is it. Oh, it's this stupid thing again. Hold up.
Fingernails, fingernails, fingernails!
You don't even have fingernails.
I cannot believe what I am hearing!
You don't even have fingernails. That's what that reminded me of. Whoa. Sorry for that. It's a good song though on this one. I like it. The background music's been pretty fire today, hasn't it? I like it. Like somebody pointed out, it's probably copyright though, but it's okay. What are stop losses? Yeah. I was supposed to have a supplier meeting with my team today, but had to cancel. Oh yeah, I forgot. You said that. You said you had a meeting today. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you shouldn't even be here, Purdy. What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. That's cool though. Thanks for joining up since it canceled. The Jolts data is out. Is it? Yes, finally. Let's refresh it. Forgot about that. Wow, it came in. Oh. The job openings data came in like 1 million high. That's pretty good. Or pretty crazy. That's a pretty bad thing. Very interesting. Came in pretty high. Job openings. Does that mean that the jobs market's finally getting a little bit worse? That was a pretty big jump from the last couple of readings, it looks like. Huh. Oh, no, never mind. They don't have the new one on the chart yet. Never mind. But yeah, they did. Right there. That is a pretty big jump, actually. Purdy says, do you prefer to IV rank as a primary indicator when buying or selling options? No, I really don't, Purdy. I will look at the IV, though. On my Thinkorswim charts, I have IV on there. I will look at the IV to kind of see what's going on. But generally what I'll do, Purdy, is I'll look at like ROC, right? Like return on capital. I'll look at that a lot. Some of the things like Delta, other things like that, Purdy. But generally, like I said, I'll just look at the price. I'll look at ROC. I'll go check out the volume on the chain. I'll look at the normally this is when I'm selling options, right? I'll look at different, like I'll look at the price compared to the price of the option that I'm selling. For example, like I'll look at different strikes and like compare those prices and get the ROC and everything, and look that way, which will generally give me a pretty decent option. Like I could just eye it out and see it. But it is a really good thing though for people to look at IV, at least IV alone, if not, IV rank. But it's really going to be really good for that. Oh yeah, let's go see the probabilities here. Fed Watch tool. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, that's a question for everybody, not just me. And sorry, by the way, I'm also helping a guy in Discord out a little bit too. We're looking at the probabilities here. Very interesting, though. I use those too. I usually check it out first to decide whether I want to be on the buy or sell side of a strike price. I see you, Birdie. I feel you on that. Yeah, like a lot of options plays, like Purdy, generally if I can't long an option, and like let's say that the chain's a little messed up or there's like low volume or etc., I'll generally then just trade shares, and just do it that way. But if I was doing options, a lot of times I would just skip a lot of plays until I found ones that had better price chains and, kind of like the qualities I was looking for, I guess more of you could say. Look at SPY though, guys. It's running it down to the lows of last week. QQQ popping down again. Let's go. Let's go. We're seeing some insane moves here. Wow. Man, QQQ is looking wild right here. That's a good drop, though, today. We're seeing some good price action coming in. Meta looks wild. Meta looks like it's falling off the face of the earth. Watch for a 300 retest here soon. Wow, this looks pretty good for an opportunity today if you're looking to play a quick play to the downside. Yeah, Purdy trades options and they buy and hold everything else. Yeah, I generally do that too, Purdy, but it just depends on the chain, right? Like if the chain sucks, I'll just trade I'll trade anything, really. Like I'm very adaptable. Like I'm not just going to do one thing, but that's really cool though. I don't know if I've ever sold a share of any stock. That's pretty good, honestly. That's awesome. It just depends on the chain, like some of these chains suck. Like, like if you go to like, let's try to think of something stupid, right? Like some of them don't even have options. Like, let's say you go look at like, PLNH, right? I doubt they even have an options chain. Yeah, PLNH. No chain. Well, that one's pretty bad example, but you know what I'm saying. Usually like lower price stuff and stuff like that. Like some of those genomic stocks maybe, or things like that. Citigroup still falling off, maybe down to 40 again. Watch that retest. $40 will be huge. Will be huge. Boeing popping up. We need Boeing to turn over too. Let's go back to Microsoft, Apple, Google, all still selling off. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. How about AMD? Are we going to test 100? Maybe. It's getting kind of close. Yeah, exactly, Purdy. Nintendo. That's that's a really good example right there. That would have actually been pretty cool. I'd rather employ my buying power with some leverage behind it. Yeah, I mean, you can, but to each their own, Purdy, right? Everyone's got their own strats out there. I mean, of course, it's good to have extra leverage behind you, but then at the same time, let's say it doesn't work out and you just bought a whole shit ton of calls, or you sold a whole bunch of puts, right? And let's say the stock really starts going down. Well, you can still get stuck in some bad spots. But I feel you. I mean, it's good. At least you're throwing stuff out there, right? It's just... Boeing looking all right. With a lot of the share trades that I do, it would be a pretty damn big risk usually, if I was going in, but it's usually short-term crap, so if I'm forced to do something like that. Boeing looking good here, moving to like 192.50. Still getting into that rejection zone. I'm curious if they'll continue up. They had that decent news. The market sucks, and then they're moving, of course. What about DraftKings? Okay, they're falling off. Great. Fantastic, DraftKings. Look at QQQ though, still on the drop right here. Yes, QQQ, you look beautiful for us. I love it. Go on, QQQ, keep on going for us. Go to that daily. It's lining up all right. Pretty good.
Стоишь на берегу и чувствуешь соленый запах ветра, что веет с моря. И веришь, что свободен ты, и жизнь лишь началась.
Meta nearly a 300 retest. Wow, they got all the way down into there again today? Damn. That sucks. That's a pretty bad test. It's good though. See that lower high going on? The lower high comes into play pretty well. If you guys have any stocks you're watching, throw them out there. I want to see them. I bought a call on Boeing. You think it'd be good to hold? Yeah, I mean, they have some news today, so you do have that going for you. I think it's a good chance. Just, you got to be very, very careful here. I think that we got to be very careful because the whole market's falling, right? I know Boeing will do it at once, which is awesome. But you just got to still think about the overall market and go, what's going on here? Thoughts on NVIDIA, Kenny said. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be to the downside here. Yeah, NVIDIA, I think, looks fantastic to the downside. You're talking triple top going on right here. It's even good for like a risk-reward basis because you could just simply sell if it breaks the high here. You get out then. You know, it'll be like your stop loss, right? It'll be like a mental stop loss. Like you watch it, once it breaks there, you're gone, you're out. But you could enter maybe the 444 puts, I would say, for this week. Or, you know, maybe if you want to be safer with it, 448 puts, 447 puts. I think they're looking fire here. Don't go too far out of the money, but maybe even 440 if you really wanted to go a little bit further away to get the lower calls if you wanted. Or, sorry, lower priced puts. But, at the end of the day, I think NVIDIA will be going lower. It might be volatile here, might pop up for a few minutes, but I think as the day goes, I can see this one getting a lot lower there, especially with what's going on with QQQ and Microsoft and Apple and etc. It seems like, though, just keep in mind, like NVIDIA has been holding up a little bit better than a lot of these other stocks have. So it's a little strange. Like, they are holding up pretty well, which is, I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird. What do you guys think? I felt like it was kind of weird that NVIDIA has been holding up a lot better. Now, I know they're a powerhouse, but, you know, you go look at Apple, and they've just been terrible, you know, and Microsoft, and these other big tech stocks have been looking kind of bad, but NVIDIA has honestly held up pretty dang well the past few weeks. It's been nonstop uptrend till now. But, yeah, I'm going at it to the downside, Kenny. To the downside. Like I said, though, slight pop back up, then selling pressure. I'm gonna go make a tea, guys. I will be right back. Give me about, 2 minutes or so. Well, I'm not gonna make it. I'm just gonna kind of get it ready. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go to this 4-chart setup. Throw me some likes out there, guys. 13 likes. Those are rookie numbers. Come on, let's go. Also, if you haven't voted in the poll yet, vote it up. I just want to know, like, what types of stop losses you guys generally use. I can't believe a lot of you guys go 10 to 20%. That's pretty dang tight. That's pretty tight, especially for options. And if you're going out of the money, now you're talking really tight. But give me just a minute, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. What's up, Kenny? Are you looking to maybe play some Nvidia or some Nvidia? Come on, bring on 420 for the SPY. Yes. SPY's starting to move under the trend a little bit. That's pretty crazy looking right now. Wow. The hourly is nuts. It's about to break the low of the past couple weeks. Literally. It's like right there. Oh my gosh. We need to break, like, if we get the 422 even, that'll be a break of the week. What's up, Jane? Thanks for joining up. Appreciate you today. %. Did we go to war? Yeah. We did go to war, Jane. No, yeah, I don't know. It's just been kind of running down today. We've been seeing all the major stocks like Apple, Microsoft, etc. falling down. Stocks were down in pre-market as well. We had some jobs numbers come out that showed that jobs numbers were getting a little bit worse, which is a pretty bad sign out there. Whoa, look at this. The hike percentage just went up to 49% now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who were we talking about this with earlier? We were just looking at this earlier and it was at 43%. Now it's all the way up to 49% on the hike. That's pretty big. Bubba, if you're in here, get in. That is big. The rate hike percentage for December and January just went up an insane amount. Can't believe I gotta refresh the page. Wow. Pretty darn big, guys. That means that they're pretty much pricing in a hike right now. It's pretty wild to say. Come on, Spy. Let's break under here. Let's hit 420 today for us. That's my favorite number, if you guys didn't know. My favorite number. This song reminds me of American Horror Story. I don't know too much about that show. I only know one episode from that show, and it was an episode where the kids shot up the school. It was pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. Or it seemed scary. I was always freaked out after I saw that someone would do that in my school. I almost wish I didn't see it, but... Did freak me out a little bit. I could have sworn old girl was speaking this morning, said they have to raise at least one more time. Yeah, you know, Oscar, that's the thing. Like, we keep looking at the probabilities and we keep looking at what Powell says, and they keep saying we have to raise one more time. But we're never seeing the probabilities like really get to that point where they're looking at actually doing it again. Like, it's close, but we never really see the probability go towards hike. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. It's wild. Tesla just trading in a range, minding its own lane. Let's see. Whoa, Spy's breaking lower. Yeah, Tesla is kind of on a range here. Although, we got to keep in mind they're pretty volatile from those numbers yesterday. Watch this 246.50 support. If it ends up breaking, that could be wild. They are holding up a lot better, though. I'll say that. That's pretty cool to see. A lot better than QQQ and SPY, that's for certain. Those two suck. I wish the QQQ would fall like SPY is. Hold on, guys. Let's see how this goes here. What are you gonna do here, QQQ? I'm sitting here watching the the NASDAQ on the daily and on the hourly. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, this almost looks like an inverse head and shoulders pattern right here, if I've ever seen one. Now, this one right here was a real inverse head and shoulders. I feel like that it kind of is like a bigger inverse head and shoulders. Like, bam, we got the neckline going on, right? Neckline down here at 355 or 356 on QQQ. It is kind of looking like that to me. And if we bounce off of here really hard, it would kind of confirm that. So I'm just throwing that out there for you guys. Now the SPY looks different. You know, it doesn't look quite like that, but that one has big support here at 422, which this one would just be more of an M-shaped pattern, or a W, I guess. For Wumbo, if you don't know what Wumbo is, I'm sad. Danny says SPY reversal here, probably. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, is I'm watching for a reversal back, and I think it's probably going to reverse back a little bit. The whole market will, probably. I mean, it's definitely off of a major level, and we're already down so much today. Hopefully, it's just a slight bounce back, and then it sells off more. But I at least see a slight bounce back, and you can see we're definitely getting some consolidation going on, that's for sure. That's a lot of chop right there. Yeah, like Mike said, it's holding on for dear life. Let me go grab my tea, guys.
Now, on you go. Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you want. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
I feel like a damn British person. Today I'm drinking some Irish tea. Irish tea, it's pretty good. The Irish tea is the strongest tea in there. Then there's Earl Grey, which is from Britain, I'm pretty sure. And then Lady Grey also. And then English breakfast tea. But this Irish tea can be pretty strong, to say the least. Cornish goes, I like abstract art, and posts up some funny shit. I like that. 27 total votes in the poll, guys. Still let me know, what types of stop losses do you guys use? Do you guys really use 10 to 20%, or are you lying? Jane said, love English breakfast, but no thanks for the others. Really? Yeah, I got this, it's like this thing. Here it is. This is what we got. Whoa. So it has that Irish one, the Earl Grey, Lady Grey, breakfast. I didn't know how they would be. I've never done this before. My girlfriend got me it as a I wanted English breakfast tea, and she got me that whole pack. And I'm kind of glad she did now. It opened my eyes to, like, the Lady Grey one has pretty good flavor. I think my favorite, though, is the English one still. I see the QQQ Head and Shoulders on a daily, but the hourly just looks like it's breaking. Yeah. I'm with you on that. See the hourly. Yeah, the hourly is pretty good. You're right. It definitely does look like a big break of the trend. That's what it looks like. And this is definitely a test of the trend right here. That's what I'm kind of worried about, Oscar, is I'm worried, like, if this holds up and then we start blasting back through the trend, that's what I'm worried about. And I could maybe see it happen because that's a big gap right there. Not gap, but, you know, it is technically a gap. It happened in after hours and pre-market mostly, but that's what I'm really kind of looking at and worried about there. Hopefully it just breaks down, and I think it could just break down too. Definitely a chance of that. Pretty crazy price action lately. How's everyone out there doing today, though? You guys having good days overall? Come on, Amazon. Get down there for us. QQQ's gonna try it. It's gonna try it, isn't it? That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's been too crazy lately, Oscar, but there we go, QQQ. Breaking LOD a little bit. Is this going to be a real true break, or are you going to come flying back up now? Gosh, this is crazy. Citigroup's still on $40. Wow. Oh, wow, they're getting under it. Jane said, I use 5% if scalping for longs, 20-ish, depending on the numbers. I usually round to the nearest, but I am still learning on the short-term trading. I feel you there, Jane. Yeah, I mean, 5% scalping is probably good as long as you're really scalping quick. I feel you there. 43% of you guys use 10 to 20%. That's pretty quick. Pretty good, too. I'm glad you guys use them. You know, I understand not using it, like if you're experienced and you're just eyeing up every play, then that's fine. But some people don't use them, and then they let a day trade run all day long and get to negative 80%. You know, then it's bad. Then it's bad. people, like me, for example, like I actually don't use stop losses. Or see, now this is where you could have an argument, right? Like I don't use a true stop loss on the chart, but I sit there and I watch all of my plays. So it's simple. Like if I see the stock starting to break down, or the option gets to, you know, 15% negative or something, then I start, you know, kind of looking at it to get a sell order in like around 20% or etc., right? So it's not really like I don't have a stop loss. It's a mental stop rather than being a hard stop on the chart. And I wouldn't recommend that for most people. I would recommend having a hard one until you get, you know, into it a little bit more, and you know, you've done it for 5 years or something, you know. You just have to also be very diligent with it. You have to really be watching your plays and not, you know, dilly-daddling around at all. You know, like if you're like working while you're doing this and like you have to like talk to somebody for 10 minutes, then that won't work. Because in that 10 minutes, it could fly down, right? So then you might want to set up a stop, go talk to him, come back. Map book helps to add stop loss. Yeah, it does. Book map. Mike. I hope that's a joke, Mike. I hope that one's a joke. I really hope that one's a joke. How long have you been trading for? Oh, man, let's see. I started in like 2015, so 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. This is my 8th year, just about. 8th year in the game, Danny. Are brokerages / big money able to see stop losses on their advanced software? Yes, they are, performance, because a stop loss is just an order out there, right? So like if we actually open up Bookmap, these could be stop losses that we're seeing on Bookmap, in a way. Unless, well, I guess it just depends. Like, if you have something where it triggers to start the stop loss order at a certain level, it won't show them it until it triggers it. But once that order goes out there onto the market, it goes out. Like, let's say we pull up, like, Apple right now, right? We'll pull up Apple. Mike, I hope you were kidding, man. I hope you were kidding. It grinds my gears whenever people say the name wrong all the time. Shit. You're good, though. You're good. I'm just saying, it always does really, I'm like, oh my gosh. In the Discord, it's the worst. Everyone's like, show me the heat book. I'm like, what? So like we see this on Apple down here at 170, right? It shows 44,000 shares stacked up. Like we see it all stacking up there, but do we know that that's a stop loss or not? No, but it could be. Like that could be a stop loss at 170. I doubt it is. You know, I doubt it, but you know, it could be. Like it could be a stop loss for shorts, imagine, right? Like if this is a big buy order, we don't know if that buy order is to open or to close or what we're looking at. You know, so we got to keep that in mind. They can definitely see it, but keep in mind, like, it's not like that they see your stop loss and then they go like, oh, I saw performance bartending stop loss here. I'm going to move the stock against him, right? Like that can't really happen. Okay. That's kind of, what I was getting at, performance, is they can see it, but they can't really know individually who it is. And at the same time, we'd have to have a ton of money going into these plays for it to really matter to them. And a lot of people, I think a lot of people, they really overblow. Like, for example, they really overblow hedge funds and big banks. They overblow their power as far as seeing your orders. Like, a lot of people are like, well, every time I buy a stock, it goes against me. And then they'll read something and they'll see something that says, like, you know, hedge funds go against you whenever you place orders and stuff. And yes, there is stuff that, like, kind of goes against you in some ways, but that doesn't always mean that they're out here dumping, you know, millions upon millions upon millions of Apple just to get Apple to fall below 170 so that your stop triggers, right? Like, I know that's just an example, but a lot of people think that they're like, Robinhood sells my orders and it makes me lose. Like, at the end of the day, like, that's not really why you're losing. I think a lot of people like to really throw the blame on that at those institutions and stuff for that. It might play a slight role, but I don't really see it being something where, you know, people need to really worry too much and say, like, they see my orders, you know, or anything like that. Like, it's not, like, let's be honest, like, our orders aren't that big to them. Like we're nothing to these people, you know. Maybe you are, maybe you're more than us, but yeah, like, we got to keep that in mind. A lot of people think the same thing with the internet. They're like, people are selling my data. They're selling my data. I'm like, let's be honest here. Like, does it really matter that, you know, Facebook sold blah, blah, blah's search history on products? I mean, at the end of the day, no. Like, come on. Like, no one gives a shit about what you looked up on Google. No one gives a shit about the products you bought. You know, like, it's like, it's literally just for advertising. Like, new products is all it is. Like, it's not, you know, people freak out about those things a little bit more than, it's a good talking point, right? It causes that fear. It gets the emotions going. Show me the book ball. Damn it, Jane. QQQ still going lower, still grinding lower for us. I like it. Keep grinding. Gosh dang, this Irish tea is strong. I haven't even tried it yet, but it is the darkest tea I have. Irish breakfast tea. It's like English breakfast tea on steroids. It's hot though. Really hot. Ow. It's burning me. Spy, come on. 420, 420, 420. I wonder if there's any sound buttons for 420. Nope. None that I see. This will just be our 420 button.
All right, all right, all right.
My guy, Matthew. But there we go, 421.50 now. Looking pretty good. Nice. Locked in some more gains on SQQQ. That's pretty damn good, though. Cutting 25% of SQQQ again. If you guys are following the SQQQ swing, by the way, I just cut another 25%. I'm still holding 25% of the overall total position here on that. So just figured I'd throw it out there for you guys. Let you know if you're still here at the stream. I know the stream is actually where I started that play. So let's go, guys. We cut it once at 3.2. We just cut it again at 3.95. So fantastic trades there. Good shit. Good shit. Good trades overall. Let's go. QQQ. Still holding 25% of the position, but at least we locked in some more, so not bad, not bad. I'd really like to see SPY get to that 420 level today, though, or over the next couple days. If it really does hit 420, I'm going to be so happy. That was my target. I'm looking for 420. And it would be pretty cool to see it touch there. It'd be pretty sick. If it does, I'm going to be changing my name to Tommy Chong for that day. Tommy Chong. We'll celebrate SPY getting to 420 with some 420 of our own. 421.75. Those banks are looking pretty good to the downside. Watch those breaks. Citigroup just broke 40, looking pretty good down. Bank of America, Goldman. Goldman looks the worst. Oh, Goldman. Ew. That's a nasty drop with this one. I want to line it up on the hourly here, but it doesn't line up right. There we go. Maybe like this. That's pretty good. Yeah, it took a long time here on Goldman Sachs to get under there, but looks pretty good. Hey, I appreciate you saying that, Max. Max Sets Soldier, or Max Sets Soldier. I like that name, too. You're the best at keeping me on my trading mindset. Keep doing what you're doing. Long forward to growing together. Hell yeah, let's go, Max. Let's grow together. Let's get those gains going in. I love that, Max. Thanks for the kind words. Stuff like that kind of keeps us going a little bit, so I appreciate that, Max. Jane, I go live every morning right at market open. So right around when the market opens, I usually have it up around 5 minutes before the market opens. And then I also I post the links up in Discord. If you guys are not in the Discord channel, check that out as well. I'm going to throw the link here. It's free to join. We have an amazing community there. You can ask questions, and man, it is awesome. So join up there if you haven't yet, Max, Set, and Jane, but let's go. It's strong because they put that whiskey in the coffee they don't tell me about. Yeah. Or in the tea. Rabbit and Cat says, listening to the music with talking and me trading and trying to focus is too much stimuli on my brain. Huh. You know, maybe you prompted a poll, Rabbit. I mean, maybe I'll have to do a poll on the background music, right? Like... I feel like people like the background music, but I'm not sure. If you do like it out there, let me know. A lot of people do like it, Rabbit, so I'll say we probably won't get rid of it, but I appreciate the feedback. I am doing a poll, though, to see what people think. All right, let's see. I'm throwing it out there. Here's the poll, guys. Vote it up. It's going to be a pretty important one. So if you do like the music, try to, you know, vote it up. Or if you don't like it, vote as well. I'm curious to see what you guys pick here. There goes QQQ, another leg. Let's go. Come on, Spy. Keep breaking down. I like this little retest of 422. Kind of circling it here on the charts. Looks interesting. We can't really do one in Discord, Rabbit. There's no real way to do it, but... Unless we got some crazy poll bot or something, but... I like it, Corbin. That's pretty funny. Just vote it up, though, guys, if you can see it. It probably disappeared because you voted, Rabbit. You know, that's probably what happened. Go over to Boeing real quick. Wow, nice max set. I just saw your portfolio post. That's awesome. That is awesome. You might get member of the day. You might get member of the day today. That is badass. Thanks for posting that up, too. That's actually badass. Try refreshing, Rabbit. I'll just be honest, I don't think that I could go without the music, so if that is something that that is like make or break for you, I'm sorry, but we're probably not going to get rid of the music, like low key. YouTube actually likes background music whenever you stream as well. Like if I sit here for like 2 seconds and don't speak, YouTube goes, there's no audio bitrate coming through and all this stuff. Like it's kind of dumb, but the algo plays a big role in trying to push the stream, and it also does that. But I do take your you know, thing seriously. I just and being honest and saying we're probably not gonna ever get rid of the music. So we could turn it down a little bit or something if it's too loud. I always adjust the volume for people if they say something, but AMD, let's see it. Wow, it's all the way at 100, guys. Watch AMD perfectly, right at 100. That is insane. Yeah, I don't know, Rabbit. It sounds like you have a lot of personal problems. That's all I can say. You probably need a better connection, or you need to go to your settings and turn it up, or I don't know. Is it blurry for everyone else? Is it blurry for you guys? Because I'm actually watching it on my phone as well, and it's not blurry on my phone at all. So you probably have like a bad bit rate or something on your internet at the time. Yeah, I had to just re-pull it up. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks perfect. I could start streaming in 4K if you guys would like that. You can get 4K going. You wouldn't like 4K though. You won't be able to read the stuff. It would look kind of bad. We won't do 4K actually. Binaural beats focus music. Okay. That's pretty wild, Rabbit. You have to have a specific 432 hertz music frequency to sleep. I don't worry about crap like that too much, man. But hey, you know, I know people who do, and that's pretty cool. But, you know, I'll be honest, that's too worrying about too much there for me, but AMD, let's go to NVIDIA. Down to 436, okay. NVIDIA did have a big sell-off. I mean, that was a big one. Meta's at 300 again, or did they break it? Oh, they're still at it. I've been waiting for this break forever, it feels like. There we go, Meta. It just broke 300. Keep it on watch, guys. It's looking pretty cool. Watch Meta at 300. This is a huge level. I can't even begin to say how big of a level this is. See how deep your sleep is. There is hertz frequencies for focus and trading. Nice, Rabbit. I've heard of stuff like that. I sleep with a fan on, so I always have sounds going, and I can always hear my computer fans and all of that. So I do like some sound when I sleep. I do like it. I'll have to look into that a little bit. Never hurts to try. Never hurts to try. If we break down under 300 here, though, I'll be pretty darn tootin' happy. Watch meta for a break. Man, of course it's looking like it's going to break when SPY and QQQ are consolidating. Hang on 1 second, guys. Meta's starting to break down, though. Come on, Meta. You gonna get any good movement coming in? You're just gonna do this. D Park said, how do you chat with me in Discord? We've been trying. Here, I'll show you right now. So if you go to the discussion chat, at the top right of your screen, you should see Mike, myself, Hunter. To reach me, you would click my name, and then, like here, I'll do it with Hunter. Like, you would click his name and see how it says message Hunter. Like, that would pop up on mine whenever you clicked mine, and then you would message me. If nothing pops up, try sending me a friend request. You can always send me that. But I'm right here. It's, Tom Moore. Right there at the top, you can click this little member thing that I'm on right now, and it will bring it or take it away. It says hide member list, show member list on this button. Nice, I think I just got the friend request, actually. Nice, Max Set sent me one. Okay. And yeah, I talk with a few members and stuff all throughout the days, and people message me with questions and stuff all the time. So if you need help, I'll get you. Don't see that and have sent member request. What do you mean you sent a request? Did you sign up for the monthly package? Is that what you're saying? I'm short 100 shares of KOLD. Let's see. Nice, it's natural gas. Ultra short natural gas. What's the best options play if you're betting natural gas will go up? Ooh, that's a tough one. There's a lot of natural gas ETFs out there. I mean, I would definitely look at something leveraged, like Boyle. Boyle might be one to look at. I'm looking up a big list in the background. Maybe this will give me some names back. So there's Boyle and Cold. Oh yeah, use. Well, actually that's not it. UNG is what I was thinking of. UNG. But I think Boyle would probably be the way to go, I guess, but seems like there's a lot of volatility in these, which makes sense. Just make sure you're timing them up right, you know. Okay. You signed up over the weekend. Don't see that and have sent member request. I am very confused. How do you not see that? Are you on Discord? Let's see. Here we go. Is this you? 618 Bio Optimus? Is this you? Nice. Okay. My bad. I didn't mean to read your message. What's your name in Discord? I'll try to add you, I guess. If you can, you know, if you throw your name out there. Sorry it's so confusing for you. I wish it wasn't so confusing for you. I don't know why that happens. Or why you can't see what I'm seeing, or... D Park. I found you. I found you. Also, just so you know, whenever you sign up for our monthly statistical modeling service, there's always directions that are sent to your email. And then there's also directions on the page you signed up on. And if you didn't follow the directions, it's probably going to be very, very confusing. So I just wanted to point that out. Like, there was directions and stuff in place. You just might have missed it somewhere, which is totally fine. You know, it happens. But I'm not going to be able to add you into the premium Discord unless you send me your email. So I will, I sent you a friend request, just so you know. But you can, I'll send you a private message as well. And hey, you know, I figured while we're talking about stat modeling, I might as well plug it in, right? So, hey, if anyone out there is interested in stat modeling, check this out, okay? I have a good deal here for you. This is a in-stream deal here, okay? We're talking about an in-stream deal. Check out the link that I just sent you, okay? And you check out that link. Okay, and also check out code 197S. Okay, if you're looking for a good yearly deal, 197S, and that link that I had there, 197S. This will be the best yearly deal that you can possibly get. So check it out. It's an in-stream deal right now only. Like, we're not throwing this deal around everywhere. It's an in-stream deal, code 197S. I sent the link. It's a yearly for $600. It is the best deal you can get. Get locked in before the new bot comes out. You'll get locked in at that low yearly rate. The new bot's going to be pretty hot. We'll just say this for anybody out there. We're kind of looking like... we're going to be kind of looking like having some stop losses in there too, you know? So, like, wink, wink, a bot with some stops in place, and this bot will be kind of like if Sniper Bot and SM Bot had a baby. This would be kind of like the bot between those two and their plays. Just tried to sign up and it says out of stock. Really? I don't know, Rabbit. It said out of stock? I mean, here, I'll go on and see what it says. I feel like you're almost trolling at this point. I hope you're not. I hope you're not. Let's go see it. Right. So I get here, I click start now, I go to yearly. We type in a 197S. I mean, it works for me, so. It just worked for me, so I have no idea why it's not working for you, but it definitely is not out of stock. If you just click start now, and then you click yearly, and then you type the code in right here, it'll come up. See, $600. Just so you know, it might be a little confusing. You're not really getting locked in at 600. You're getting locked in at 797. But this year will be 600, which is a really good deal. So, oh, you're good, Rabbit. You're good. No, you're good. I just was, it seemed like everything went wrong today. So I'm like, is this real or are they messing with me? Like, I'm like, all right. Sorry, I'm also helping people now too. It's all good. Rabbit and cat. Yeah, don't message the scammers, that's for sure. Screw the scammers. But here, I'll resend the link, though. I'll resend the link. If you can figure it out, though, guys, code 197S will get you that good yearly. If the link works, if the link works. Yeah, no, you're all good. You're not interrupting the stream too bad. It's always good to get it fixed. I'm glad you're reaching out. Man, Park, I'm not seeing your email in our order list at all. Like, at all. Let's see, let's search for... You signed up over the weekend. I would see your name in our orders. Man, I think somebody might have... I think... Wow, the fear and greed index looks scary. I just saw Cornish posted up in Discord. Wow. Yeah, don't message Mike. Message... This is actually Tom here, Rabbit. Just, if you didn't know that, I'm actually Tom, so... Just message Tom on there. You can't message Mike. Mike doesn't accept messages, because he gets way too many, to say the least. So he doesn't accept messages unless you're friends with him on there, or unless you buy... If you do purchase Stat Modeling, he'll probably add you, but... Superstar inventory issues. What is going on with that? Thanks for giving me that that message, Superstar. I'm gonna see what the problem is with that. I would try to refresh if you could. Or just go to the products tab, find Stat Modeling, and then just do it that way. If it lets you. I'm seeing, though, if there's something we can do to fix that. If there is. Paper trading WBA, nice. Can somebody else test this and see if it says out of stock for them? Like, you don't have to buy it. Just, you know, just click my link and go see if it lets you put it in your cart. Is all I'm really interested in. I'm curious. Superstar said they have 2 Discord channels because of the 100 server limit. I can try to add both for you. I'll see what is said about that. But I'm sure we could get that to work. Oh, wow. It's something on Mozilla. I see. Oh, okay. I see. It's Mozilla. Okay. Okay. I wish I could give you more points. Yeah. That yearly price is really, really good, though. But if I could give you even more, I would try something. It was cool to find the bug. Yeah. I let Mike know about it. We'll see what happens with it, but... Yeah, something with that, or even maybe cookies or something, Gengar. Maybe even cookies, but... Spy and QQQ are going wild here. Nice, Max Set had it work, so... Good shit, Max Set. Appreciate that. Appreciate ya. Good, I'm glad it worked. I'll be honest, Rabbit, you're not gonna get a better deal than the 600 for a year that I just threw out. You're not gonna get a better deal than that. So even if we did a Black Friday deal, it might go to the 600 a year, but like you're not gonna get better than that. That's gonna be the best. We might do a $99 per month deal on Black Friday. Maybe drop it a little less, you know, maybe 75 or something. For 1 month, though. That's not for the year. But... Alright guys, well hey, we gotta end the stream here. We've been going for about 2 hours today, so I appreciate you guys sticking around. We hung that viewer count around 30, so hey, as long as you guys stick around, I'll stick around. So I appreciate you guys, and hey, it was cool talking. Sorry we got into a lot of the technicals on the website there at the end, but it was cool to see that. So now I know, you know, if someone uses Firefox, we have a problem, but appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Make sure you check out that link and the code 129S or 197S. Sorry, 197S if you want to get that yearly rate. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of the day. I appreciate all of you guys. Each and every one of you. Guys and gals. Have a good one, though. A great rest of your Tuesday. Let's kill it. Many blessings. Hey, let's go, Max. Let's kill it. See you guys tonight on the video.